All right, hello and welcome to this week's edition of What's Bugging Us here at Baker. This week we're having a funeral, Alex. That's why I got my black tie on. It is the end of all ends to partying here at Baker University. Yep. Can you believe it? What's this all about, Alex?
Well, the pub crawl, kind of the last straw here, really. It's gone. The schools decided not to have the pub crawl anymore. They're not going to sponsor the event, you know, where they put all the seniors on a bus and roll through Lawrence, have a good old time, come back, finish at the mine. It's not going to happen anymore, and that's just one of the many things that Baker has dismissed here since I've been here in my time. I got here in 2005, and you know, we've seen the beach house come and go. We've seen fraternity open parties absolutely non-existent now, and now the pub crawl. It's
unbelievable. Well, we're a Methodist university, so we don't support binge drinking. Apparently, well, the word pub crawl, those two words basically mean binge drink. That's pretty much, you know, you go from bar to bar and you drink. You hop on a bus. I remember the first pub crawl we had this year, they got school buses, and I remember the little kids' names were on top of each seat as we were going to Lawrence, and I just felt kind of creepy that way. The year before, we had a party bus. You know, people were dancing, having a good time. That's what it's all about. It's about a good time. It's about binge drinking. It's about getting drunk. It is. It's about having a good time, but that's gone, along with a bunch of other things. No more open fraternity parties. Those are gone. We don't have any more beach house. They tore that thing down. Why don't we just bulldoze the mine while we're at it? Let's just bulldoze that thing and head on right out of town and take the parties along with it.
Yeah, might as well.
Seriously, this is pathetic. You know what? Baker University, BU, should no longer stand for Baker University. It should be Boring University, because this place is downhill.
We were planning on having a party at the house. It was going to be all foam. We're going to have a little boozy come down. You know, it's going to be a good old time, but can't do that anymore.
No more.
It's just, I think we're just going to end up playing Scrabble. Maybe
Seriously.
drink some iced tea.
Seriously, honestly, why don't we get out the checkerboard? Why don't we play some chutes and ladders? I don't know what's going on here, but I'll tell you what. Baker University has gone from par 9. I mean, up here. We were up on the ballot maybe 10 years ago.
Well, I could see it possibly leading to, you know, next year, my senior class, maybe people will just go ahead and just drive themselves up to Lawrence, get drunk and drive back. I guess that's what the school wants us to do.
Apparently that's what they want us to do. Yeah. I don't understand that. You know what you should do? Your class should have a revolt. Like some kind of like revolution, you know?
Get naked,
just get crazy.
Yeah.
Just you know, bring everybody in, sign petitions, naked petitions, drinking petitions. Just get crazy. Get absolutely crazy. I'd do it, but I'm leaving in like 5 weeks, so it's like there's no point.
Back and party with
if you guys bring it back, I'll be back. No problem at all. The mine, I don't even need to go there. I'll be over at the Kappa Sig house. Yeah. I'll bring back Thug Life, man. That will be awesome. Yeah. It will be.
We'll not have to change the name though.
Oh yeah. Well, we could change it to
a different story, but.
To like Slug Life, and everybody can wear like slippery clothes.
It's a Bug's Life.
Yeah, it's a Bug's Life.
Caterpillar.
Yeah, that'll be good. Yeah. It's a Bug's Life.
But then FEMA will be knocking at the door.
Yeah, next thing you know, it'll be bad. It'll be real bad.
There's always something.
Party, Baker, unbelievable. They're taking it away from us, Alex. We got to take it back.
Let's go to the mine, dude.
Yeah, let's get the heck out of here and take it to the mine. That's what's bugging us this week here at Baker. Alex Dingman and I are too happy about this. Tune in next week, where we will definitely get even madder. Welcome back.
Tricia Shelton takes a look at 3 Baker alumni for our Where Are They Now segment.
This week's Where Are They Now segment focuses on Molly Humphries, a 2003 Baker graduate. I had the chance to speak with Molly at the recent Alumni Career Fair, where she told me what she's been up to since Baker. She went to grad school at Emporia State, then began her job.
Yes, it's the first job I had. I had some internships, but I went to grad school right after Baker, and then this is my first big kid job.
Molly takes care of many duties at her job.
I work at Burns & McDonnell Engineering, and it's predominantly an engineering firm, but there are a small group of scientists or people with biology backgrounds, and what I do specifically is work for utility companies. So utility company will call up and say, hey, listen, we need power basically in rural parts of Kansas, and so we say great, and we help them route the big overhead electric transmission lines in an environmentally friendly way, so like avoiding wetlands and threatened and endangered species and that sort of thing.
That's nothing new though. At Baker, Molly had many duties as well.
I was involved in Alpha Chi, and I was also involved in track and cross country when I was here.
Tune in next week for updates on more alumni. Tricia Shelton, KNBU TV.
Thank you, Tricia.
I had the chance to sit down with Lindsey Wineinger of Alpha Chi Omega to talk about the Spiking Out Domestic Violence volleyball game here in the studio. Lindsey, thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Can you talk a little bit about the charities that benefit the Spiking Out Domestic Violence game?
Yes, the people that are benefiting from this tournament is WTCS, which is the Women's Transitional Care Services, which helps women of domestic violence, and that's Alpha Chi's philanthropy, and also SIGEP's philanthropy, which is Douglas County AIDS Project. So those are the two that are going to be benefiting from the volleyball tournament.
And can you talk a little bit about more about your philanthropy as an Alpha Chi and exactly what they do?
As an Alpha Chi, we support the victims of domestic violence, and we hold different fundraisers throughout the year. Starting with Maple Leaf, we had a booth, and we sold mixes and cookies and all that. And then we've made shower baskets for families and blankets. And then now this is the big fundraiser for us, which...
This is your biggest for the whole year. Mm-hmm. So it's really important that people get involved. For people who want to get involved, is it too late, or can they still register to play?
It's not too late. You can come on Saturday, April 26th at 9 o'clock to SIGEP and register. It's $50 per team, and you can have up to 7 members. And the games will be held at all the fraternity courts, except if the weather's bad, then it'll be held in Collins Gym. And throughout the tournament, there will be a bake sale going on, which some of the girls in the house are going to host. It's to help raise money for them to go to nationals, which is this summer, a national convention this summer in Arizona, and 7 of our girls are going to go.
Awesome. And I hear there's also going to be a raffle with an excellent prize that most college students would be really interested in.
Yes, our biggest prize, which a lot of people will be interested in, is a rock band. We'll be raffling that off, and then we'll also be raffling off an assortment of gift certificates to the local eateries, and there's some from Lawrence too, which they're all great prizes.
Awesome. And I heard this is the 7th year that you're doing this, so it's kind of become a tradition?
Yes, it's our 7th annual, and we'll probably keep going on with it throughout the years.
All right, just one more time for people, if you can say when the game actually is.
Yes, it's Saturday, April 26th, and 9 o'clock's registry, and games begin at 10.
Anything else that you'd like to add?
No.
All right. Well, Lindsey, thank you for joining me here in the studio, and now let's go back to the desk.